Today I'm going to make brownies, but instead of chocolate, I'm going to use brown sugar because these are called Blonde Brownies from a 1961 recipe. Are you ready? Let's go. I've never before in my life made blonde brownies. I've always used chocolate. Now this recipe says to bake it into a square pan that's been greased, but I'm going to use parchment paper instead. I'll go ahead and get my pan ready and then I'll mix up the batter. I've got my pan all ready. Just have to remember to take these clips off before I put it into the oven. 1/3 cup of melted butter. So I'm just gonna melt it in this. I cut the butter into pats and now I'm gonna melt it in the microwave. Now I have to stir in 1 cup of light brown sugar, packed sugar. All right, I got that all stirred in with the butter, and it says to set it aside and let it cool. In the meantime, it says you need 1 beaten egg. Stir in the beaten egg to this mixture right here. I've never made blonde brownies before. Tell me in the comments if you have. Tell me if I'm doing this right or wrong. This is the recipe that I found, so. All right, I think I have that all incorporated and it's supposed to look like that. Sift and measure flour. How much flour do I need? 3/4 cup. Wow, that's not very much. So I don't need this big bowl. I get a different one. You know, as I get older, it gets harder and harder to lug out these glass bowls. But I absolutely love my Pyrex, so I'm going to use them as long as I can. I like to use the clear bowls when I do these videos so that everybody can see what's in the bowl. It just says flour, so I'm assuming all-purpose. That's what I'm going to use because it also calls for baking powder and salt, so yeah. So how much do we want? 3/4 cup. This is a half a cup, half of a cup. There we go, 3/4. 3/4 cup, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Oops, a little bit much. Mix up that flour and salt and baking powder. And get my whisk. Whisk those all together. Like that. Stir the dry ingredients into the sugar mixture. So I'll just do it the other way around. I'll stir this into the dry ingredients. Stir those all together. And I need to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. Let me see what I have in the freezer because that's where I keep mine. Where do you keep yours? I have loads of pecans, but I'm going to use the rest of these walnuts. But first I'm going to break them up a little bit because although it says chopped walnuts, the pieces in here are pretty big. And I don't like that. See how big those are? That's a little bit too big for brownies, so let me get something and chop these up. I decided to use a hammer. You do you, I do me. That's better. How much am I supposed to have of this? A half a cup. Mix that all in there real well, like that. And now I'll go put it in the pan. Bake in square pan at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. Grease the pan first. Well, I'm using this parchment paper. So I'm gonna put this in here. You know, I see those people, the content creators, and they do this, but they use the ice cream scoops to put it in there. I've got those ice cream scoops too, but doesn't this do the same thing? I've done the ice cream scoops because it looks like it would distribute it better sometimes, but sometimes to me, it's just another piece of equipment that I don't need to use when this works just as good for me. I'm not showing off on anybody else and their cooking styles, but for me, this works just as good. All right, I'm gonna take those off. No telling where those been. Might have a little bit of Fritos chip dust in my blonde brownies. Are these blonde brownies or blondie brownies? Why do I always want to call them blondie? Remember Blondie? Deborah Harry? Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Heart of Glass or whatever it was she sang. Okay. There we go. Got it all put in there. And I'm going to stick it in the oven. 25 minutes. Here we go. Okay, I just took it out of the oven. I don't know, look. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. The edges are nice and brown. It smells good. So I had it in there for 20 minutes. Maybe I should put that back in there for another 5. I think that's what I'll do. Another 5. Okay, I had it in there a full 25 minutes and now I'm gonna let it cool. They're all cooled off and it's time to take them out of the pan. Seems to be crunchy on the edges and chewy in the middle. Crinkly on top. Wow. It tastes like butterscotch. It's kind of fudgy in the middle and it's crispy on top. Very good. These are wonderful. This deserves a, make that, bake that. Delicious.